Hey guys, it's Sania back again. It's Sania from Commerce. How are you guys doing today? I really hope everyone's doing well. I am really excited to be bringing you the first webinar of the sessions. This webinar is going to be quite a lot about product hunting, and essentially product hunting for wholesale. Okay, we're going to be using a certain product hunting software, a product hunting tool called Keeper. Okay, so I'm going to a bit later on show you all of the tips and tricks on how to use Keeper and how to product hunt for wholesale. Okay, what we're going to do actually for the first 5 or 10 minutes, we're just going to have a brief summary of what we learned last week so that we can just keep ourselves really well versed. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I've just opened my own presentation. It says summary of introduction to Amazon and product hunting for wholesale. Okay, so um, so last week we actually learned about the three business models on Amazon, right? So Amazon wholesale, private label, and drop shipping. Okay, so just remember, Amazon wholesale is when you buy in bulk from a supplier, and via Amazon you sell those items to individual customers. Okay, so they could be in the units of hundreds or thousands, right? So that's what wholesale is. Private label is when you essentially create or choose a product, you put your own logo on it, you put it in your packaging, um, you also put your company name on it, and you might even go to the trouble of registering a trademark. Okay, so that is what private label is. Okay, now drop shipping. Drop shipping is all about price variation. If you see an item online being sold for £10, but Amazon's selling it for £20, then you list that item, that product, as the one you're going to be selling. Okay, then once you receive the order, you would go to the company that listed the product for £10. You would say to them, I want you to ship this product off to the customer that ordered it, and you would give them the customer's details and everything. So essentially you're paying £10 for the product, but you're keeping £10 for yourself as profit. So that is what Amazon wholesale, private label, and drop shipping is. Okay, now remember, in Amazon wholesale, we always say that we sell existing brands, so brands known to the UK or worldwide. But private label, you're sort of making your own brand essentially. And the difference between Amazon wholesale and private label is that like I explained last week, Amazon wholesale, you jump onto a listing to sell the exact same thing, right? So you click on the button, sell on have one to sell on Amazon, sell on Amazon. Okay, like I explained last week. But private label, you can't really do that because it's a brand that someone has created to do their business on. So you can jump onto a wholesale listing, but you can't jump onto a private label listing. You have to create your own. Okay, so that is just the basics of the three Amazon business models. Now we're going to go to fulfillment methods, FBA and FBM. Okay, so as we remember, FBA is when you use the fulfilled by Amazon service. This means you get your items shipped to Amazon for them to deal with all the customer inquiry, the refunds, the payments, and they also update your inventory for you. Okay, FBM is when it's a term called fulfilled by merchant method. Okay, so this is when you've listed an item on your Amazon store, you receive that item, then what you would do is you would ship that item to the customer yourself. Okay, so that is the difference between FBA and FBM. Okay, now we're just going to move on to a quick summary of what the buy box is. Okay, so the buy box is a button that says add to basket or buy now. Okay, now if it's a wholesale product, it would rotate between all of the people selling that certain product, so it's done via an algorithm. So someone might have the buy box for 1 days or 2 days depending on how good their feedback is, how much stock they have, if their price is competitive. So these are the key features that you need to have to be able to win the buy box. And also the other thing that I'm going to explain is when you when you have a opportunity to win the buy box in wholesale, in private label, the buy box is always with yourselves because no one else is selling the same brand as you. Okay, so just to go through buy box again, you have to have enough stock, you have to have good feedback on your seller account, and the absolute main thing is your price should be competitive. So either 10 pence up or 10 pence down, it should be within that range for Amazon to consider you for the buy box. Okay, so far we've gone through wholesale, private label, drop shipping, FBA, FBM, and buy box. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is the important keywords to remember. Okay, now when I first started Amazon, it was really hard to remember what ASIN was, what SKU was, and everything. So um we just kept ourselves really well versed and just kept on learning and learning throughout this moment, which I'm trying to do with you guys. Okay, so just to remember, guys, ASIN stands for Amazon Standard Identification Number. Okay, that is Amazon's way of identifying a certain product that they are selling on Amazon. Okay, um so SKU stands for stock keeping unit. That's sort of a number that resonates with you, that's important to you. It could be any number that you would recognize as one of the products that you are selling on Amazon. Okay, so ASIN SKU, EAN stands for European Article Number. This is when you purchase an item from Europe, okay, and it would have a little barcode on there. That's to identify if the product is essentially European. Okay, so UPC, the same method applies, but it would be a little barcode, but it's usually products from America. Okay, so they would have this barcode, that way you would be able to identify if they are products from America, right? So these are really keywords, important keywords to remember. Okay, now I am going to show you the last two slides of product hunting for Keeper, okay, and the criteria that we have to meet, right? So using Keeper is what I'm going to be showing you today, is essentially product hunting for wholesale. Okay, so I'm just showing you generally how to product hunt for wholesale, how you would find things, how you would use the filter to broaden your horizon or make your horizons more narrower, if you want to keep it under a certain BSR and everything's like that. Okay, so today we're going to be using a software called Keeper. Okay, this is the most commonly known as a product hunting tool. Okay, so in simple terms, Keeper is like a giant calculator. Okay, it shows you which products are ranking in BSR. Okay, it can show you also the information based on what filters you add at the beginning into the system. Okay, um Keeper does two really important things. So it's really key for you guys to know this. Keeper has two jobs, okay? So the first thing that Keeper does is whenever you go on Amazon to do manual product hunting and you've logged into Keeper, right? You would scroll down to the middle and there would be a Keeper chart, okay? Now that would be able to tell you things like BSR, what has the BSR been and what has it been previously, the price history before and now, how many sellers have been selling this before and now, and if Amazon has been or is out of stock on that item. Okay, that's the first bit of what Keeper does. The second important bit of what Keeper does is it's able to let you fill in filters so that you can decide essentially if you want to keep within a certain BSR, you want to look at private label products, you want to look at wholesale products. That is the filter side of it. So Keeper actually has two jobs. Okay, now I am going to be going further on and describing you BSR in much more of simple terms. Okay, but when you're actually doing product hunting for wholesale, um just in your minds you have to the product has to meet a certain criteria, okay, before you can start selling it. So like I mentioned lots and lots of times last week, make sure that Amazon is not selling that same product, okay, because we can't really compete with Amazon sales or their prices. Okay, so make sure Amazon is not selling that product. Okay, and also make sure the brand itself is not selling that product. right? Because also, like the brand, we can't compete with the sales or the price, okay? The third thing is private label. Always remember that you cannot resell someone's private label products, okay? It's just not allowed. And the fourth thing is BSR. Make sure the BSR is between 1 to 10,000. BSR stands for best sales rank, okay? So let me just explain BSR in a lot more simple terms. Let me give you an example. So one example is when you're looking for a BSR and you find a BSR and it's BSR 1, that product is absolutely being sold like hotcakes throughout the month. Okay, it's getting sold out, sold out, sold out. It's really, really popular. Okay, um, but then if you look at products that are 9,000 BSR, 10,000 BSR, then those are still making really, really fairly great monthly sales. Okay, so we advise that for new sellers, it's always really good to stay between 1 and 10,000 because you've not narrowed your horizons enough to sort of not find any relevant products, but you've opened your horizon enough to find lots of products. Okay, so this is essentially what you can do for you just have to meet your products just have to meet the certain criteria, right? Now, guys, what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to show you how to add the keeper extension into your Chrome. Okay, so whenever you log in, you just click the button, you log in, then you're able to product hunt for wholesale. Okay, so bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to open that. Okay, and I will be right back. So now, guys, as you can see, I have opened Keeper Price Tracker, and I'm actually going to show you how to download it onto the Chrome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type into my search bar, download Keeper. Okay, so there we go. Now you can see it's the very first one, Keeper Amazon Price Tracker Google Chrome download. Okay, so all you need to do is click on this button. Okay, then what you can do is essentially I'm going to remove it from my Chrome just to show you how it works. Okay, so I'm just going to remove it from my Chrome just to show you how it actually works. Okay, so there we go. It has been removed from my Chrome. Now I'm going to add it back to my Chrome. So I'm going to click on add to Chrome. Okay, and then as you can see, the little bars coming up. So I'm just going to click add extension. There we go. So it's just checking, it's just doing its checks. There we go. Now, as you can see, Keeper Amazon Price Tracker has been added to Chrome. So up here where you've got the Chrome search bar, it's the first one on the right. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to click on it. And I'm just going to log in. I'm just going to log in. So there we go. And I'm also going to make sure, guys, that my Amazon is always on .uk because we're working on the .uk region. We live in the UK, so our prices always have to make sure that we're all in the UK. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm actually going to take you back onto the Amazon page and actually show you guys how Keeper and Amazon work together to give you the best information on all the products that you're possibly going to be doing product hunting for. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to open it on my Amazon screen, and I've already found a really great product for you guys to come and have a look at with me. Okay, bear with me. Thank you. Okay, guys, now as you've had a if you can see, guys, I have opened this big crystal original ballpoint pens. Now I found the ASIN and I just copy and pasted the ASIN into the search bar, and this product come up. Okay, so I'm just going to click on it. All right, now here we go. This is a Big Crystal Original Ballpoint Pens assorted pack of 10. Okay, now as you can see, just off the bat, it is a private label, it is a wholesale product. Okay, there are 16 people currently selling this product, right? Now as we can see, the current buy box is actually dispatched from and sold by Amazon. So Amazon currently has the buy box. So if you were to click add to basket and buy now, it would actually be purchased and dispatched from Amazon for you guys. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down ever so slightly, and I'm going to show you how the keeper charts work. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you guys have a really clear view. Now when I first saw this chart, I was really confused. I was thinking, how am I gonna even, take the information and make sense from this, right? So the way I learned was I just clicked off on all of the filters so that I had a blank screen, and then I opened them one by one, and then by doing that I was able to make sense of all the information that is there. Okay, so as you can see, I've emptied the keeper chart. Okay, now keeper charts on Amazon, they do such a great job. Okay, so what they do is they are able to going to give you the price history current and what it has been for previous. Okay, they are also going to give you sales rank history, what it has been and what it is currently, if Amazon is selling it, if Amazon has ever sold it, currently selling it, and if they ever have been out of stock, and how regular the buy box has been alternating between all the sellers. Okay, so I'm going to open the filters one by one so that you guys can really have a great insight into how keeper charts work with Amazon together. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is the first most important thing. I'm going to click and see how long Amazon has been selling this product for. Okay, wow. Okay, there we go. So I can see just off the yellow lines here, just off the yellow blocks, that Amazon has actually been selling this product continuously from the 1st of January. Okay, continuously from the 1st of January, and so far in the last 3 months, it hasn't gone out of stock. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to identify the price variations, whether Amazon has put their price up or down. Okay, now as you can see, from January 3rd, Amazon was selling these pens at £3. Okay, but just after 8th of January, it went down to £2. It spiked a little bit more when it went up to 2.25, then it went up to £3, and then currently the price is at £2. Okay, so that's how you guys identify how long Amazon and at what price Amazon has been selling these pens for. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to identify what the BSR is for this product. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave my Amazon filter on, and I'm just going to, just on the right side where it says sales rank, I'm going to switch this one on as well. Okay, there we go. Now all of these lines are actually showing what the sales rank has been and what it currently is. Okay, so as we can see, it started off on sort of 20, then later on it went right up to 40, but then as you can see, since the 8th of January it's been consistently under 40. Now if you guys think about what I said in regards to BSR, that if the BSR is between number 1 and 10,000, you are in a really great range. Okay, so this means that the sales rank was at 40. This product is selling like hotcakes. Okay, so if we have a look at today, um, wow, the BSR is actually 3. Okay, so if Amazon wasn't selling this product, this would be a really, really great buy. Okay, so now we've identified how to read the BSR and how to read if Amazon has actually been selling this product, right? So now what I'm going to show you guys is how to identify who has had the buy box so far. Okay, so on this right, you see like a little tractor van thing. All you do is click on it. There we go, and the pink line is going to come up. Okay, so as you can see, from January 1st all the way to now, the buy box has consistently been with Amazon. So Amazon hasn't shared their buy box at any time. This is because Amazon's obviously trying to get rid of all their stock. They're selling at the retail price. They're not paying any extra fees or anything, so it's really beneficial for them to keep the buy box until they go out of stock. Okay, so now I've basically showed you guys the big pens and how to read the Amazon charts. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy and paste another ASIN for you guys, and I'm going to show you another product that has the keeper charts. Okay, so just bear with me, guys. There we go. I'm just pasting my ASIN into the search bar. I press enter. Okay, there we go. Now it's come up with the pucker pads. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on it. Okay, now just right off the bat, I can see there are 54 people selling this. Okay, so there are 54 people selling this. Just going to scroll down ever so slightly and see who has the buy box. Right, okay, I'm just going to zoom in for you guys just to have a look. Just underneath the buy box, it says dispatched by and sold by Amazon. Okay, so this actually means that, like the other big pens, Amazon has the buy box. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to scroll down ever so slightly and just read the keeper charts. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually close everything off just so that you guys have got a really good idea of Amazon's figures in regards to the keeper charts. Okay, now like I explained before, the first filter we're going to open up is Amazon. Okay, wow, now as you can see, Amazon since the January 1st or end of December last year, Amazon has been consistently selling these packer pads. Okay, so even at the price variations, it was being sold by 6.87, then it went up to £9 9 pence. Okay, so as you can see, so far Amazon has not gone out of stock for these products. Okay, so this has showed us what Amazon's point of view is in regards to this chart. Now we're going to go on to sales rank and see what the sales rank is. Okay, so if we just, here are the lines for the sales rank. So if we just have a look at the figures before January 1st, the sales rank is actually at number 6. Okay, now what we're going to have a look at is the maximum the sales rank has ever gone has been 41. Okay, which is a really good buy if it's just based on the BSR, okay? But like we said, Amazon is selling in it, so we really wouldn't recommend you buying this product to sell, because like I said, we can't really compete with Amazon's prices, nor can we compete with the sales, and Amazon won't share its buy box, okay? So now we've identified what the BSR has been and currently is. It's currently at number one, so this product is selling like hotcakes, okay? Now we're going to see who has the buy box, right? So I'm just going to click on this buy box button, and a pink line has come up, and now we can see obviously the buy box has always have been with Amazon at this point, okay? Amazon is not sharing the buy box with anyone, okay? So these are the two products that I've showed you and how to read the keeper charts, okay? But these two products have Amazon has the buy box and Amazon is selling in it. So we won't really recommend you going and buying a product like this if Amazon is selling in it, okay? So now what I'm going to show you is a different type of product just to see if it meets our criteria, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom out ever so slightly, and I'm going to paste an ASIN again into my search bar. So now guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys a private label product that I found just over the last days as I was just doing product hunting for myself. Okay, so bear with me 1 second guys, I'm just going to pull up the item. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll down ever so slightly. Okay, I don't actually have the ASIN for this game, so there we go. So I'm just going to click on this product. Now this is actually the Her City Vet toy pet care kit roll, okay? Now as we can see just off the bat, it doesn't show us how many sellers are selling this product, right? Like it usually does for wholesale. This means that this is a private label product, okay? And like I said, another way to identify this is just under the description. It says visit the Her City store. And then if I just zoom in, and if I look here just under the buy box, it's being sold by Her City UK and fulfilled by Amazon, okay? So this one is definitely a private label product, okay? But you're probably thinking, okay, we know how to identify a wholesale product using the keeper charts and how many sellers, etc., right? And if Amazon is selling in it, okay? So let me go down and show you how the keeper charts work with a private label product, okay? So I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. I'm just going to switch off all of the filters just so that we've got a bit of a better idea, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to zoom in for you guys, and we're just going to have a bit more of a look, okay? So like we said before, when Amazon was selling on it, the button Amazon came up before, and we clicked that button and the yellow blocks came up to show us that Amazon is selling in it, right? But Amazon is not selling this product because it's a private label product. Okay, so now the option for opening a filter for Amazon doesn't come up because Amazon's not there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start by identifying the sales rank. Okay, There we go. Now, as you can see, the sales rank has been consistent. The highest it's ever gotten has been 3,119. Okay. Now, as we can say, it's been consistently under 3,119 ever since the end of December last year, which is really, really great. Okay. Um, Now, you guys are probably thinking at this point, okay, we know how BSRs are beginning to work. Okay, now Sania's taught you this, we know how BSRs are beginning to work. But you're probably thinking, but how on earth am I going to find out by having a BSR how many products are being sold per month? Okay, let me show you a really amazing thing that I learned. Okay, it's actually called JS Sales Estimator. Okay, so what you do is essentially you put in the BSR that you've seen, what UK place, marketplace you are on, and also what category the product is in. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm actually going to show you how to identify roughly approximately how many sales are done in that category per month. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to open a new tab, bear with me. Okay, so there we go. It's the first one here, J Sales Estimator. There we go. Now I'm going to click on the second link down. Just going to zoom in for you guys just to have a look. So it says free Amazon Sales Estimator, predict your sales. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this for you guys. Okay, now this not really a software, it's just a Google search link and it's free for everyone to use. Okay, so as we can see, the bestseller rank number that we saw was 3119. Okay, and the marketplace that I'm choosing is United Kingdom because we live in the United Kingdom, and the Amazon product category comes under toys and games. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this. Now this is actually going to estimate the rough amount of sales per month. Okay, so I'm just going to click on estimate sales. So roughly 600 sales per month, okay, which is really, really great, even if you're at the 3,100 range of the BSR, okay. So now what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm actually going to keep my JS sales estimator and then open, and the next few products that we're going to have a look at, we're going to look at how what the keeper charts tells us, and then obviously translate that information into JS sales estimator so you guys have a bit more knowledge of how to use both together. Okay, so bear with me. I'm just going to go back onto the Amazon page. There we go. So I'm just going to zoom out ever so slightly. I'm just going to pull out another item for you guys. So I'm just going to type the ASIN into the search bar in Amazon and I'm going to click enter. Okay, so now guys, so far what have we learned? We've learned that products that are Amazon are selling and products that are private label aren't really good ones for us to dabble in, because one, we're just not allowed to sell a private label product, and the second, Amazon will always be competing with us if we chose to sell in the same products. Okay, so that's two categories that I've showed you already. Now the third category that I'm going to show you is if the brand itself is selling on the product. Okay, so here I found an ASIN for 50 centimeters by 70 centimeters frame. Okay, it's a black photo frame. Okay, so here we go. Just off the bat, I can see that there are 5 people selling this product. Okay, and actually if we just zoom in under the buy box, it's being sold by Picture Frames UK Limited and fulfilled by Amazon. So this means the brand itself has currently have the buy box. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll down just a little bit just to show you how the keeper chart and what it tells us. Okay, so I'm just going to close all of the filters just so that you guys have got a better idea. Okay, so I'm just going to close it. Now I'm going to zoom in for you guys. Okay, zoom out ever so slightly. Now I'm going to click on Amazon because I know that this product is being sold by the brand itself, but I just want to know how long Amazon has been selling this product too. Okay. There we go. So I've opened the filter and nothing has come up so far. That's because Amazon hasn't been selling this product, which is really great news. So keeping this filter going, I'm just going to have a look at the BSR. Okay, so I'm just going to open the BSR. Now the BSR doesn't have any history. The history starts from March the 8th. Okay, so if we go up and check the highest it's ever been, the highest sales rank it has ever been is 13,336. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to go back onto JS Sales Estimator and find out how many sales approximately 13,000 sales can get us per month. Okay, so I'm just going to go onto the sales estimator for you guys. Okay, so there we are. I'm just going to type in 13,000 just as a rough number just for you guys to have a look at. I'm going to keep the marketplace the same, United Kingdom, and instead of in toys and games, I'm going to change it to home and kitchen. Okay, so I'm just going to click on home and kitchen, then I'm just going to click on estimate sales. Okay, so this is roughly selling approximately 420 sales per month. Okay, now let me show you guys because the one that I showed you just sales estimator for before came up 600, but that was for a private label product. Okay, now if we found a 13,000 BSR, okay, and we know now this is roughly generating 420 sales per month, but there are 5 sellers selling the same product. Okay, so it would essentially be the 420 sales divided by those 5 sales if the buy box has been rotated accordingly. Okay, so that's how it works. All you have to do is just merge all of the figures and then you would get approximate sales, and then you would be able to decide if your product is fulfilling that certain category that you would want to make the purchase and invest in that product. Okay, so I'm just going to go back into my Amazon screen, guys. I'm just going to show you the last product that we've had a look at. Okay, there we go again, guys. So I'm just going to scroll up now and I'm just going to show you guys one final ASIN. Okay, so I'm just going to paste that ASIN into the search bar. Okay, and we are going to see what the keeper charts and sales estimator show us for this product. Okay, there we go. So now I have pasted my ASIN into the search bar and it has come up 3 stylistic black pens pack of 50. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this right now. as you can see off the bat, it is a wholesale product, okay, from a brand called Stylo Sticks, right? Now, as we can see, I'm just going to zoom in just under the buy box. So a third party actually has the buy box. Is being dispatched and sold by SMCO, okay? So this means that Amazon or the brand haven't got the buy box and are holding onto it. This shows that it is going around via algorithm accordingly, okay? So now guys, we've identified that Amazon or the brand doesn't have the buy box. It is a wholesale product. So now I'm going to go down and see what the keeper charts are showing us, okay? So I'm just going to close all of the filters for you guys so that you guys can have a look and I can open them one by one. So I'm just going to zoom in ever so slightly. Right guys, now as you can see, like the private label product, Amazon is not itself selling this product, which is really great news, okay? And also the other really great thing is that the brand itself is not selling that product. So that's two categories that this product has met, okay? So now we're just going to have a look at the sales rank and just see what the sales rank has been so far, okay? So now, as we can see, just from the end of December last year, the sales rank was roughly at 1857, okay? But if we just go and check what the current sales rank is today, it's at 998, which is really great news, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to minimize this. I'm just going to take the 998 BSR and I'm just going to put it in the sales estimator, okay? Bear with me. Thank you. Okay guys, so I'm just going to type in the BSR, which was 998. The marketplace is United Kingdom. So now we're going to change this category to um, stationery and office supplies, okay? So I'm just going to use these categories and just estimate the sales, okay? Wow, a roughly 1,320 sales per month, okay? So now we've got this. I'm just going to take it back to the Amazon page. Okay, so guys, now we are back on the Amazon page, okay? Now we can see that 7 people have been selling this item, okay? Okay, so this is roughly 1,300 sales, just dividing themselves between 7 people because the algorithm in the buy box is automatically going around itself. So guys, now I've showed you the PL product, the product that the brand itself is selling, and the product the Amazon itself selling, okay? Now as you can see, this product, the BSR is under 1,000, which is really great, okay? Amazon is not selling this product, okay? This product is not private label, and the brand itself is not selling this product. So if you were to find a product just like this and the category has been met, then it's a really great product that you have found, okay? So now I've showed you this side of Amazon and what it's like. What I want to show you guys is actually now how to do the filters and everything on Keeper, just so that you can use this information to calculate what BSRs are out there within your range, okay? What price range you're looking at, each product being, how many people you want selling that product, and obviously we won't be able to have a look at private label products because we're product hunting for wholesale, okay? So what I'm going to do now guys is I'm just going to open my Keeper and we're just going to get started working on the filters, okay? Just bear with me guys. Hey guys, so now I've opened my Keeper page for you guys. Okay, so this is what Keeper looks like, the calculation side of it. Okay, so if you have a look on your search bar at the top here, Keeper just on the right here will be in the extensions. If you just click on this extension, Keeper will already be there. Okay, so all you do need to do is click on it, and then this page will come up. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that my marketplace is on the UK, just so that we get all the accurate information. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this data tab. Okay, and I'm going to click on this first button, premium data access. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this. Okay, and now if we just ignore this top bit, because it's just saying how you can work this Keeper results. Okay, so now if we have a look here, we're going to start filling in all of the information that we want for us to show us the most accurate products. Okay, so if we have a look here, the sales rank, I'm actually gonna do like I explained, from 1 to 10,000, because that actually broadens your horizon. Okay, so it will give you lots of products to research and have a look in. Okay, so now the second one is showing us Amazon. Okay, so as I explained before, it's not really good to go into Amazon's products, the ones that they are selling to, is because we can't really compete with them. So in this case, we want to make sure that Amazon is always out of stock of that particular item. Okay, so now what we're going to do now is we're just going to see how much we want to maybe potentially get or look at purchasing one item. Okay, so we're gonna do from £3 to about £50, just to keep all of our options open. Okay, so as you can see here guys, just on the right and just at the bottom, it says your current filter matches 921,252. Okay, but that's still a really big range. Okay, so we want to just narrow that down even more. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to scroll down even more. Okay, not fill out anything else because they're not relevant to us just yet. Okay, so we're just going to keep on scrolling. Now it's come up root categories. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is I'm going to actually show you products that are actually trending in BSRs for home and kitchen. Okay, there we go. So I've just clicked on home and kitchen. I'm not going to do any other fields. I just want to keep it really simple for now. So as we can see on the right, it has drastically gone down the figures. It says your current filter matches 69,569 products. Okay, so it's drastically gone down from 900,000. So I'm just going to keep on going down. New offer count. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that this Keeper doesn't actually show us any private label product. Okay, now as we know that there could be 2 or more companies registered under one person on Amazon. Okay, so to make it really easy for you guys, I'm going to do 4 to 30 sellers. Okay, because if there are 4 to 30 sellers or anywhere in between, you guys definitely know that it's a wholesale product. Okay, so now as you can see just on the right, our filters have gone down to 2,264. Okay, which means it's really come down drastically. It's really beginning to show us what Keeper can show us in regards to the products. Okay, so now here it says, just here, refine your search even more. So we're going to just tighten our search even more, ever so slightly. So we want to see um products that third party have the buy box. So like we said, if Amazon is selling a certain product, it won't share its buy box with anyone. However, we don't want to see those products. We want to see the products that have the algorithm of the buy box alternating between them all the time. Okay, this is just to give us a deeper insight. So as you can see, our current filter actually matches 2,117 products. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're not going to do anything else. We're just going to keep on scrolling down. Okay, Now, we're just at the last leg of it now, guys. So we just keep on scrolling down. We just click no to these adult products. So there we go. It's still come up with 2,117 products. So guys, where we actually started with 900,000 products, we've now used our filters and come down to 2,117 products. So now, guys, it's time to go and find us the products and see what's out there for you guys that matches your category and filters, okay? So I'm just going to click find products. Okay, so now, guys, we can see here Brita Maxtra plus water filter cartridges, okay? Now, the BSR is actually number one. Okay, so now, guys, BSR number one, this product is absolutely selling like hotcakes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find you something really interesting that I've learned for this. Oh, sorry, just need to log in again. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, for some reason it's just logged me out. So bear with me. I'm just going to quickly do my filters again. So just going to really quickly from 1 to 10,000. Amazon is out of stock. New between 3 to 50 pounds. Just gonna scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. There we go. Root category. We're doing home and kitchen. New offer count between 4 and 30, guys. So keep on going down, keep on going down, keep on going down. Third party has the buy box. Going down, keep on going down. Right, okay, that's it. So that's for the filters. Saying no to the adult products. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to find the products again. Okay, so number one selling best sales rank Brita Maxtra plus water filters cartridges. Okay, now I want to go onto Amazon and see the keeper charts for this specific product. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in ever so slightly. So as you can see, just on the left hand side of the Brita Maxtra plus, we can see a little A button. Okay, so what we do is we click on that A button and it brings this page up on Amazon. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that you guys can see my screen. Okay, so now as you can see, this is a wholesale product. Just off the bat, is being sold by 18 people. Okay, now, here we go. The buy box is actually dispatched and sold by Cost Dropper. Okay, so we know that Amazon doesn't actually have the buy box. Amazon isn't selling this product. Let's go down ever so slightly and see what the keeper charts say. Okay, now I'm just going to close all of the filters for you guys just to make sure that we can open all of the information again for you guys. Okay. Okay, guys, I just want to make sure that you can see everything, okay? I'm just going to double check one thing. Okay, guys, I hope you can see my screen now. I'm on the Brita Maxtra Plus filters, okay? So I've just zoomed in ever so slightly just for you guys to have a look. So now I want to see if Amazon is selling this product and how long Amazon has been selling this product for. So I'm just going to open my Amazon filter. Now, as you can see, there are lots and lots of really thin bars, okay? This means that now and again, every few days, Amazon sells these products. So they might have got a new stock, and then using the buy box, they get rid of their stock and then they get it. But then from March to currently, it's coming up every few times, okay? So Amazon selling in this product isn't really that consistent, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to see what the sales rank for this product is. So I'm just going to open this for you guys. So if we go to the absolute maximum sales rank, it has been number 11, okay, which is really, really great. So the absolute sales rank, the max, it has been number 11, which is really great, okay. Now we want to see who has had the buy box so far for this product, okay. So the buy box has been with third party FBA and FBM sellers. So it's been rotating. Amazon had the buy box for a while, and then yeah, so whenever Amazon starts selling it, then Amazon starts getting the buy box. But then when Amazon isn't selling, then the buy box is rotated between third party FBA or FBM sellers. Okay, so now you guys have had a lot of knowledge on how to use Keeper. Um, I really what I've actually done now is I've actually got a competition for you guys sorted. So I'm just going to switch off all of the extra tabs, and I'm just going to come back and announce the competition that we have for you guys ready. Okay, bear with me. Hey guys, so that is pretty much it from me today. Now, I really, really hope you guys had fun learning all of this Keeper. And what I'm going to say is really try and practice this, especially in your break if you can. It's really, really great knowledge to have. Um, I'm going to be giving the username and password details for Keeper for you guys to Uzma. So whoever wants to try and practice it, please go to Uzma for the the username and password details. Okay. So I really, really hope you had a good time in gaining all of this information. Really, really good insight. I hope you guys can play around with it. If you need any help or have any questions during the Easter holidays or just a bit after, then you can send me an email. Uzma has my email address as well, and I would be more than happy to answer any inquiries you have. Okay, so now guys, it's absolutely competition time, which is really, really great. We have two sets of prizes up for grabs. Okay, so what this competition is all about is your knowledge around Keeper and what we have learned so far. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to release some charts for you guys, and we actually want you guys to use Keeper, okay, and find out the BSRs, and use also Amazon to find out how many FBA sellers are on there, how many FBM sellers are on there, what the ASINs are, and what the brand name is. Okay, so the top two winners will be announced on the last week of this session, which is initiative week. So, guys, it's really, really fun. Please get the information from Uzma. I will send over all of the sheets, and I will ask her to update them onto the Google Classroom. Okay, so please, all you guys, take part in this competition, and then on the last week of this session, the winners will be announced. And yeah, really look forward to seeing what all of you guys come up with. Okay, well, that's it from me. Have a great day. Bye, guys.